Oh, fuck it. Okay.
I
Hi,
think we're live.
Daniela.
Hi,
Yeah.
Eve.
Where are you from, Daniela?
I'm from Canada.
Oh, we have no viewers at the
We
moment.
have no one watching. It's just us.
Do you know why, though? Because it's almost dinner time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although Andrea and I did. Oh, we have one.
Oh, we have one viewer.
Okay,
Exciting.
so maybe. Hang on. What was Andrea doing the other day? He was putting banners on.
Oh, the banner.
So 6 to 7, imagination. So where are you from, Daniela, and where are you now?
Okay, so I'm from Canada. I'm from the west part of Canada where it's very, very cold. And currently I'm in Florence. Myes and I both work in Florence. We work out of the Firenze Alberti location. What about you, Neve? Where are you from?
I'm from Manchester in the UK. How do I get that to show? Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
nice. Nice to do
And
that.
yes, I'm living in Florence right now. Usually teaching in Campo di Marte, but now just teaching from home.
From
Yes.
our lovely homes.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so focus activity 6. Oh, sorry, everyone, if you could write in the comments where you we have some people.
We do. We have like two people commenting right now. 3.
Claudio is from Barry. Gianluca's from Naples,
Julia.
my favorite.
Oh, nice.
And we have Vincenzo from Parma and Luca from Novara Neyman. Hey guys.
Oh, what's up, guys? How are you
Good.
doing?
It's good to see you all go studying at this time. It's good. Okay, shall we begin?
Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about imagination, focus activity 6 to 7. Neve, would you like to read?
Yes. In this focus activity, talking about creativity and imagination, phrasal verbs, idioms.
Nice. Okay, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to write in the chat.
Yes, in the time is about 30 seconds from you writing to we receive. So this is why there is some delay. Okay.
Okay, I'll read. So,
Yes.
being creative, can you come up with 5 ways to use a stapler except for stapling? So,
Okay.
traditionally, we use a stapler to staple. Yeah, when we have more than one pieces of paper, we use a stapler to staple them, to attach them together. So, but there are some other ways if you're being creative. I guess there are some other ways that you can use a stapler.
Good.
So what do you guys think in the chat?
Also to say, to come up with is a great example of a phrasal verb.
To come up with.
A phrasal verb is usually a verb and a preposition, and this changes the meaning. We have lots of those in the English language.
They're very confusing sometimes.
Yes, and this is one example. So I think for a stapler, for me, probably something just to, I don't know, to maybe hold the door open.
Oh, that's a good idea, to hold the
Yeah.
door open. Or the window maybe, or something.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe if the window is open, you can use it as the weight to hold your paper.
As a
down.
paperweight. Yeah,
Yes.
if the window's open and you have a lot of wind coming in, you don't want your paper like flying away, so you can hold it down.
Oh, Luca said the same answer. That's a good
Oh,
idea.
nice.
Yeah.
So
I think
smart.
you can use it as a paper to stop your papers when that's and Luca, that
Literally
is
what we said. Yeah.
so perfectly written.
Yes.
It's so well written. Well done.
A
Yeah,
plus.
exactly. What about everyone else? Do you know any other ways you can use a stapler? I think
Maybe what about as a hammer,
as a
possibly?
hammer.
Because,
Yes.
yeah, maybe if you have a big stapler and it's quite heavy, maybe you can use it as a hammer. I don't
Fuck.
know. Oh,
Vincenzo. Gosh.
Enzo read my
This is,
mind.
yeah. Mind reader. I
Yes.
think so, especially in this period, when you can't find tools, you have to improvise and
Yes.
invent. I think you
Yeah.
can use this like a telephone. Interesting, Claudio. Do you want to expand your answer?
I'm gonna call you on my stapler. Myes.
Yes! You mean to pretend to invent like a role play?
Like a fake, maybe like a pretend telephone. Maybe for children.
Yeah.
I think to use.
Shall is a good one. I think these questions, sometimes you are asked these in job interviews,
Yes.
maybe for a creative job, problem solving.
Yeah, to test your creativity.
Yes, and Luca, maybe you can use it as a bookend. That's
Oh,
such a good idea. Yeah,
that's a really good idea.
it is. Shall we reveal some of the
Yes.
answers?
Okay, let's see.
Ah,
Okay, so as a doorstop, as a paperweight, as a weapon, as a
interesting.
bookend, as a nutcracker, as a fake telephone to play with a child, just as Claudio, I think, has said.
Yeah.
As a hammer and to scrape ice off your car, which I've never thought about doing. To scrape
No,
your
I
car.
think I think there would be other options which could be better.
I think it would be a little bit difficult.
And
Yeah.
also, I think as a weapon is not a recommended use for a stapler.
Sometimes we can be really creative. I don't know.
You know, if you're in a very dangerous situation and all you have is a stapler and a nutcracker. What's a
Yeah,
nutcracker, Ella?
something that cracks nuts.
Yes. So when we break a walnut or any type of nuts, the verb we use is to crack nuts. So the tool we use is a nut cracker. Yes, Vincenzo, we do have a good idea.
We have good
Yeah,
ideas. We're all very creative people.
I agree, Luca. The last one is definitely not a good idea.
Which one is the last? Oh, to scrape ice off your car. Yeah.
Yeah, although in Florence, I think it's very rare or hardly ever we get snow or ice on the car. In your countries, in your towns and cities, do you usually have ice on your car?
Ah. Hardly ever. Something that happens very rarely. I think in
Mm-hmm.
Italian it's quasi mai. We say hardly ever, and it's an adverb of frequency.
Yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah, because in Florence, well, I think in Italy in general, it doesn't really snow, and I don't think people usually wake up to ice on their.
Mm. Yeah, probably not. In the UK, especially in the north of the
Yeah,
UK, we usually or often wake up to ice on the car. Also in spring, maybe
all
in the
year round.
summer, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
And it's not advised to use a stapler to remove
No,
the
I've
ice.
literally never heard of this in my life.
Some good suggestions, though, guys. Some good
Also in
suggestions.
Canada, it's pretty much
Oh my
every day
god,
you wake
yeah.
up with ice on your window, your
Oh
windshield.
yes, it's really cold in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
it's
now,
even colder.
I think it's still snowing there right now
Oh my
where
gosh,
my
that's
family lives.
insane. In Pavia, we often have ice on the car during winter. Ah, yes, maybe. I think
Yeah,
in
in Pavia.
Florence, because we are inside the hills are
Yeah,
around. We have some protection from the cold weather.
yeah. I think that's
And
what it is. And we're not like in
yeah,
the mountains either.
and the city is not so big. It's
Hmm.
not. We don't have lots of I don't know, not lots of big streets, wide open spaces. So I think we have a warmer temperature.
Yeah, I think you're right, for sure. Yeah, so all really good examples. I can't really think of anything else a stapler could be used for. But maybe
Yeah.
I was thinking like if one of your buttons fell off of your sweater or something, your pullover,
Ah,
maybe you can staple it. Or if you have like
yes.
a tear in your clothes, I don't really know.
Yes, that's a great one. So if you tear your clothes, maybe
Yeah,
staple. A
yeah.
very, yeah, short-term solution. Why not?
Short-term solution
Yes.
until you get home. Okay, should we continue?
Yeah. J.K.
Yeah.
Rowling. Read the text and find 7 new words or phrases about imagination. Only very imaginative people can create children's books. And if you think about it, the world would be very different if J.K. Rowling had not dreamt up the world of Harry Potter. She was daydreaming on a train when she came up with the idea of the Hogwarts Express. The first thing she did was write down all her ideas. Then she brainstormed some more. She thought of keeping the stories for her daughter, but 7 years later, Harry Potter was in bookshops all around the world. Okay, so in the comments, there are 7 words or phrases which are synonymous to imagination or associated with imagination. Daniela, do you like Harry Potter?
I I'm not like a huge fan. Okay, but I've read Harry Potter years ago and I started reading, but I haven't finished and I really enjoyed it. But I
Yeah.
think I need to maybe during this quarantine time, maybe I can like read all the series.
Ah, oh my gosh, actually, I didn't even think. I haven't
Yeah,
watched a movie yet in
or watch all the
quarantine.
series. Whatever. Yeah.
So maybe I'll do that and start with the Harry Potter
Yeah. Yeah.
marathon.
Are you a fan of Harry Potter, Niamh?
Yes, absolutely. I read the
Yeah.
books. Well,
I
not,
read the first two, but yeah,
yeah,
some years ago.
I think the books really they help you to understand, especially the later films, um,
Yeah.
because they're not so clear some things in the film. But yes, everyone likes Harry Potter in the UK. I still, I didn't go to Harry Potter World.
Oh, you haven't been?
No, not yet. Has anyone
After
been to
the
Harry Potter
quarantine,
World?
that could
Uh,
be like that could be your goal after the quarantine.
I think it might have to be. Imaginative, can create, dreamt, daydreaming. Good. Dreamt. What is dreamt?
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Well, dreamt would be to dream in the present.
Mm-hmm.
And we have daydreaming and we have dreaming. And
Good.
someone who is daydreaming is basically dreaming in the day, but with their eyes open.
Yes, yes, that's really good. If you are daydreaming, you are not paying attention.
Yes. Yeah. You're
How,
distracted and you're thinking of many different things at once. Um,
not paying attention and thinking of other things. Do you daydream often,
I do.
Daniela?
I always daydream.
Yeah? When do you daydream the most?
Um, when I should be doing more important things,
Yeah.
like
I
like
I
working, I start daydreaming.
like working. I like that.
How about you, Neve? Do
I
you daydream?
always daydream if I am on a train or traveling to work. Maybe I think of things that I can do, maybe things I will cook and eat in the evening.
I often daydream about food also.
Yeah. In the past, I daydreamt about it a lot in my university lectures. Didn't pay too much attention.
I wonder if our students watching, I wonder if they are daydreaming right now.
Yes.
While they are watching this lecture.
Yes. So do you daydream often? And if you do, when? This is good. Vincenzo, I often use dreamed. I think it's not wrong because you hear native speakers say, I dreamed. I think it's more common now to use dreamt or dreamed, but one is the past participle and one is the...
I've heard people use this also, so it's not necessarily incorrect. But I think dreamt is more grammatically correct.
Correct. Let's have a look.
Okay, let's have a look. So we have create.
You can use both. You can use both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm trying to think of what I think I say dreamt.
So you can say dreamt or dreamed as your past simple, and you can use also dreamt. Doesn't have a P in it. Don't know why I'm doing that. Or dreamed past participle.
Oh,
yes.
Good information. Very good.
Yeah. I think I'm going to say I dreamt. I say dreamt. Okay, should we reveal some answers?
I think I do too. But yeah. So we have create. We have think about, which I think some of you said. We have dreamt up or to dream up in the present. Daydreaming, which I've seen a lot of you write. Came up with, brainstormed, thought of, and I think that's it. Let's go back
yes. And do you have questions for these phrasal verbs? Maybe we could do some examples. So to think about, I think is okay. I think about the outside world. I think about freedom.
Yeah, right now in this moment.
Yes. Daniela, dreamt up. Dreamt up.
Dreamt up, I think, is to have an idea, but it's usually like a pretty ludicrous, a crazy idea. To dream up something or dreamt up in the past.
Yes, like to invent, maybe.
Also, yes,
yeah. What should we have an example? In the past, I dreamt up traveling the world, but now I'm older. It's not happening because I haven't left the house in 4 weeks.
Well, now we physically cannot in this moment.
Yeah, exactly.
You can dream of it, though.
We can dream of it.
What about think about? Because think about and think of are actually a little bit different. They are very similar, but there is a small difference between the two. Can you guys guess in the chat?
These are, for this reason, this is why phrasal verbs can be difficult.
Very difficult, yeah. Okay. We can say think about. We can say it's more like when you're in deep thought. When you think about something, you analyze something, you're in deep thought. But when you think of something, you consider something. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Should we give some examples?
Yes.
This morning I thought of what I could do. I could have for breakfast.
Okay.
But then in the evening, I'm thinking about my plans for after we finish quarantine. And
Yes,
you,
very good.
what do you think of and think about?
Okay. I'm thinking of what I might eat for dinner. Think of, consider. I think about I think about my plans for after quarantine, what my life was like before quarantine.
I know, I know.
Yeah. So
Do
what about
you,
you guys?
yeah, what do you think about in respect to life after quarantine? Do you think things will be the same or do you think things will change?
Hmm.
What do you think about that?
I think, and write in the chat also what you guys think. But personally, I think that things won't go back to how they used to be, but in a good way, in a positive way. Because I
Good.
think that people are going to be more in tune with nature, with creativity. Um, I think it's just going to be a different time than what we're used to.
That's good. But this is a good example. Just to be sure, I think of eating
Eating,
or
yeah.
noun. I think of eating pizza or I think of pizza is good too.
I do too, Michaela.
When was everyone's last pizza? Do you miss going to
Oh,
your favorite pizzeria?
I really do. And I've been
Yeah.
checking online because, oh, I think Tom cooked. Tom, tell us where you're from.
Tom, yeah,
Uh,
where are you from, Tom?
I was looking the other day, I was looking to possibly order pizza from like a food delivery, but some of the places that are open, they don't look very trustworthy to me.
Oh, there's too much high risk. Oh, Luca, this is a fantastic example. I think of you, I think about my future intentions. Ah!
Very good
You
example.
can even
Very
say I think about you if it's all analytical and deep.
nice. Good job, guys.
Well done.
Okay.
It's so good. Tom, can you give us examples of I think
Yes.
of, I think about?
Yes, Tom, and anyone who's in the chat right now, please give us
Yes.
some examples. Tom hasn't really told us where he's from. I would like to know. And anyone new in the chat, tell us where you are from,
And where you are right now.
where you are right now.
Yes, perhaps you are a long way from home. But we're all at home together.
Yeah, it's a strange time.
Yeah, shall we
And
go for? Oh, sorry.
yes,
Go on.
no, I was just going to say, because maybe some people in the chat don't know, what is the meaning of brainstorm, to brainstorm?
Ooh, that's good. Brainstorming is, I think, even a really good skill to have.
Yes, yeah.
Brainstorm is to just to think of, to say many ideas,
Yeah.
to think. There we go.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry, I wrote it.
gather ideas. Fantastic.
Yeah, maybe if you're brainstorming, you write a list or something of all your really good ideas and kind of
Yeah.
put them together.
For example, when you are thinking about your next holiday, maybe
Mm.
you brainstorm the different locations, the different activities, the places you can go sightseeing.
What you can pack in your luggage,
Yes, the clothes you want to wear.
sunglasses, sunscreen.
Yeah. Oh, freedom.
I've been doing this lately also.
Okay, Daniela, please.
I will read. Yes. So fill in the gaps with the correct word or phrase. Dreams up, think about, daydreaming, come up with, brainstorm, thought of, created. So number one, how did the idea of painting the walls in different colors? Number two, Your favorite film. Why is it so special to you? 3, before Picasso, no one ever painting the way he did. 4, J.K. Rowling, A World of Magic. 5, before writing an essay, you should always ideas. 6, I did not pay much attention in class and spent a lot of time. And 7, do not listen to John. He always crazy theories about people.
Okay. So you can pay attention here to third person.
Oh, yes.
What happens to the verb, Daniela, when you have third person?
Okay. So in the third person, if it's a regular verb, or in general, we just add an S.
Good, yeah. Think about phrases where you may need your verb ing or the past tense. So we can give you some time to think about your answers and go from there. Are you a creative person, Daniela?
I do consider myself a fairly creative person. I love photography. I also enjoy graphic design. I kind of do it on just my free time.
Yes.
And I like painting also, but I'm not very good at it. I just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Time. What about you, Neve? Are you a creative person?
I don't think I'm particularly creative. I like to do artistic things, but
I think you are.
I'm not the next Picasso.
No,
Let's
you're
say
not.
that.
But I think you have to be like, I think teachers in general are creative. You have to be a little
Yeah.
bit creative, and I think you are creative.
Oh, that's the yelling too. I realized the other day I haven't put makeup on in the whole quarantine, and like even those things or getting ready, we maybe are not doing our usual creative things, but we
Yeah,
have opportunity to do other creative things. Like
yeah.
I think I'm going to order a puzzle this evening.
Oh, you should do that. That's such a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, and we're also getting a cat.
You're getting a cat? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Oh, that's so nice.
and
I want
well, it's not
to.
finalized yet.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, before the quarantine started, I went and bought like a bunch of paints,
Oh,
painting supplies, and canvases and such, but I haven't really used them yet. I
oh
haven't
my
bought anything.
God! Did you do that for the quarantine?
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good idea. Because I'm worried now if you order something, it won't arrive for like months or weeks.
Yeah, it seems to be because now I think a lot of places are only delivering essential items.
It's true.
So maybe a
It's
little bit
true.
difficult to find more creative things.
Shall we go through some answers? Because
Yes,
we have
definitely. I think,
Vincenzo, Claudio, Alessio, Luca, all putting some answers. So
yeah.
how did you come up
Did
with
we get anyone that got this? Oh, good, Luca.
Luca?
Yeah, come up with. How
Yes.
did you come up with the idea of painting stuff?
Because that's such a good idea. A different color on every wall.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
Okay, this one we had
Yeah.
a little clue here because of the capital letter. So
Oh, right. Yeah,
yes,
I
this is
haven't
why
I didn't
these
notice that.
tasks. Think about Luca did say think about number 2. Fantastic.
Oh, good. Good job. Yeah.
Hi, Fernando.
Yeah, think about. Yeah, deep thought. Think about your favorite film.
Before Picasso, no one ever thought of painting the way he did. Well done, Alessio.
Good. And thought of in the present, think of. Yeah,
Yes.
no one ever considered painting the way, or no one ever thought of painting the way Picasso did.
Look at this. J.K. Rowling created. Very good. Claudio said that. Oh, Claudio, your picture looks very creative.
Oh, yeah. We
So
have some
nice.
creatives in the chat.
Claudio, is this a picture that you created yourself?
Good question.
5, Brainstorm. We had Luca who got that one. Well done, Luca.
Good job, guys.
6, Daydreaming.
Did not pay much attention in class and spent a lot of time daydreaming.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Daydreaming.
And
And
7, the last but not least.
Dreams Up.
Do not listen to John. He often dreams up crazy theories about people. He thinks of like very crazy things, very crazy theories about people.
Yeah, sometimes those people are interesting. Their perspective on the world. Claudio, you did create this image. Interesting.
Oh,
What's
good
your
job,
job?
Claudia.
Do you have a creative job?
Do you guys know, or can you think of anyone in the chat, what's the difference of being creative and being imaginative?
Oh, that's a good one.
Or imagination and
And
creation? What's the
creation.
difference?
Imagination versus creation. For me, imagination is a mentality, a mental activity.
Yes.
And something when you think. Creation is something more physical. What do
I
you think,
totally agree.
Daniela?
Yeah, I think like you're absolutely right. I think I consider imagination to be mental when you come up with ideas, whereas creation is bringing those ideas into existence
Yes, good.
physically to create something.
Yeah, nice.
Because I think that we all have imaginations and we use them, but sometimes maybe we don't have the time or the resources to be creative.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think everyone is capable or able to have good imagination, but maybe creation is a little more of a challenge.
But now we have a lot of time to be creative. We can't use time as an excuse. Now we have the time. Oh, good job, guys.
Yours is so good. Imagination is what you think, and creation is when you realize the imagination.
That's amazing. Good job, guys. Also, Vincenzo, imagination is more about fantasy and creation is in real life. That's actually a really good answer. Very accurate.
Yeah, really good. Okay, should we go forward?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, becoming more creative. In pairs, brainstorm ways to increase creativity and imagination. So you can write your answers in the chat. So Daniela, what activity boosts your creativity and imagination?
Let me think. I think for myself, listening to music helps the creative process. Listening to music inspires me, especially if it's like very calming, relaxing music. Sometimes like classical music.
Yeah.
Also, just for myself, being in nature inspires me. So walking in the forest, meditating sometimes.
Yes.
What about you, Neve? What about you guys in the comments?
Yes, I agree. I think sometimes for me, it's good to have people together if you have to be creative. It's good to have a group to share ideas, to brainstorm together.
Nice.
Yeah, especially when you have to plan something.
Yeah, totally.
Yes, Claudio, reading books, I think is very important. Oh, there's some
Oh,
really good
Luca.
answers.
Nice job, guys.
I think
Listening
listening to music.
to,
Oh, sorry.
sorry, mute. Luca says, I think listening to music, cooking, and reading books are some ways to increase your imagination and creativity. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
excellent ways.
Also, sometimes even just a glass of wine can help.
Ah, yes, a glass of wine. Because it maybe like
Oh my
clears
gosh,
your
look!
mind. These guys are reading our minds right now. They're reading our minds.
Alex, you predicted it. Sometimes drinking, it does. It really does. I also think a glass of wine before a language class,
Oh,
it definitely helps you to be more confident and,
oh, that's a good. I have a question, Neve. So when you drink, does it help you speaking? You speak in Italian.
yes, absolutely.
It does.
I'm less timid, more confident. And
When you
you, Daniela, you speak really well anyway.
It depends. So if I have maybe like one glass of wine, I think I probably speak better in other languages. But
Yeah.
if I have more than one glass of wine, I think it's a problem because at that point I can't even speak English.
I suggest to say, but yeah, I can't even speak English. I've just
I
had
have
that
if I have a
crackdown.
couple of glasses of wine, it's not a good
Oh,
idea.
me too. I'm not so creative when I've had several glasses of wine and only tired.
Maybe like one glass
Yeah, one glass of the red wine.
of red wine. Yeah.
I'm watching fantasy films. This is true. Also,
Oh
I think
yeah,
things
totally.
like when you have you seen Avatar?
Yeah,
Avatar,
yeah,
that's whole idea of it's so good.
yeah, totally.
I also
Um,
recommend The Handmaid's Tale for anyone out there who likes total
I
dystopian
haven't seen
fantasy.
it, but everyone always talks about it, and
I only have watched the first series. Maybe that's what I
yeah,
should do. I have honestly not watched anything yet, and I need to find something. So maybe I'll watch that. Oh,
yeah,
there's another one, the IT something. I must go back. Good. Okay, let's
that's a
see
lot of
some
writers.
ideas.
Oh, Luca says in the past, lots of writers were always drunk before writing their masterpieces.
It's true. And musicians nowadays,
Yeah,
they talk about how they are intoxicated in many ways
yes.
before writing music.
Also, I think many artists in the
Oh
past,
my gosh, look.
I think people are really just like messing
You
with us right
can
now.
read our minds.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was going to say also many artists in the past would come up with ideas when they were in the nature. So many of them would stay in caves outside for weeks at a time until the ideas started flowing.
It's
So
crazy. That I feel like that's inducing yourself with psychosis.
I think, yeah, I think it
Yeah.
definitely could. Okay, let's have a look at some answers here.
Okay. Spend time with children, listen to music, take risks, improvise, try something new every day. I think this is just good advice for quarantine.
Actually, yes.
Well, to
Yeah,
try something new every day, don't take
yeah.
risks. Maybe depending on the level of risk involved. Yeah, we have to be safe. The hospitals are already struggling.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of risks, how risky someone could be staying at home. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe cooking for me is a risk. Made
Oh,
a vegetarian lasagna the other day.
oh
So
yes, you were
I
saying how was it? Was it
it was
good?
so good. It was so good. A little crispy, but it just adds to flavor.
Not burnt, crispy.
No, not very crispy. I like the mix of textures.
Yes. Nice. Oh, did you improvise when you were making your vegetable lasagna?
I did improvise. I tried to remember a recipe, but it was so good. Maybe I needed more sauce and less eggs.
Next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make
Well,
one
my
today
next thing
also.
will be to make a roast dinner for Easter. But I think,
Oh,
yeah, but that's in like 2 weeks, so maybe I'll try something
you
before
can
then.
start preparing for it now. You can start brainstorming.
Yeah.
You can start brainstorming ideas for your dinner.
Oh,
Um,
and what about you, Daniela? What type of books do you read? Do you like creative books?
um, a little bit of everything, but I also like books that kind of what are they called? Like not self-help, but like spiritual
Oh,
type kind of books.
yeah, self-help, self-healing, self-nourishing.
Like
Yes, love
one of
it.
my favorite books is called A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. And it's basically just about being mindful, living in the present moment, and appreciating kind of like what's around you.
Yes, totally.
What about you, Neve?
I do really like a crime thriller. I like it a
I'm
slow build up and then a real intense ending. So, shall we move forward?
yes, yeah. Okay. All right, I'll read.
Ooh,
So, common idioms. Can you guess the end of these common idioms? He has his head in, curiosity killed, think outside, my mind went, had a light bulb and a penny for your. Okay, so we have the cat, blank, moment, the clouds, the box, and thoughts. What
yes.
do you guys think in the chat? Try and match the idiom.
And do you have some idioms related to imagination in Italian you could share with us too?
Yeah.
There are a few of these idioms that people use regularly, so they're quite useful to know.
Idioms are confusing in general. Idioms and phrasal verbs, both of them.
Yeah, but they're good when you can know a few. It's good.
Yes, absolutely. So, what do you guys think for number one? He has his head in
The
hmm,
clouds.
the clouds.
The
Has his
clouds.
head in the
The
clouds.
clouds are in the picture, in the
Yes,
sky. The white
yeah,
in the sky.
yeah. In
Uh,
this picture, there's a cloudy sky. And
and
to have your head, sorry, Neve.
no, go on to have your head in the clouds.
I
Um,
think it just means to be like distracted,
yeah,
not very focused.
distracted. Maybe someone who's not very realistic.
Oh, also like irrational, maybe.
Yeah, who isn't. So maybe someone who thinks that we will be out of quarantine next week has his head in the clouds.
Oh, yeah, that's a good answer. To be distracted. Yes, very good. Okay.
Okay.
For number two, I think I saw some really good answers here.
Yes.
Curious.
Curiosity. Oh yeah, go on. Killed the cat.
Yeah, what does it mean? Curiosity killed the cats.
I think meaning when you're being a little over analytical. Would you say?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe like too curious. I don't know. I think like being too curious, if you're too
Two.
curious about something,
Yeah.
maybe
Two
can.
is negative also. So maybe over analyzing
Yeah,
situations.
maybe
Over.
it can get you into trouble.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to accept things just as they are.
It's kind of like a nice way of saying like mind your business.
Yeah, stay in your own situation and
Stay in your
leave
lane.
we're defining them with just more idioms.
Oh, sorry.
Think outside. No, it's hard to do, isn't it? Think
Um,
outside the.
think outside the. I don't see it in the. Oh,
Oh,
I think
look.
Vincenzo got it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Think outside the box. What does it mean to think outside the box?
to be creative.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So when you want to go on your next holiday, you can say, "Oh, I'll think outside the box, and I'll maybe go." And you can pick somewhere maybe you would never usually choose.
Yeah. To think differently than the norm.
Yes.
My mind went.
We have Vincenzo again. Well done, Vincenzo.
Oh, good job. My mind went blank.
To not remember something.
Yes. Yeah, or maybe you just can't think of something on the spot and your mind goes blank. This happens to me if I am writing an exam, like a very important exam, and I feel nervous about it. Sometimes
Yeah.
my mind goes blank, even if I've studied a lot. It's just like
Yeah.
I really can't remember any of the answers.
Yes, that's good. Also, we use this to say if you want to remember someone's birthday and you just can't remember, you say, "Oh, my mind is blank. My
Or
mind
their
is blank.
name.
When's the birthday?"
Yeah. Does your guys' mind go blank when you are writing an exam or in any other situations? Does this happen to you?
Mm.
Hmm. Okay. What about number 5? I had a light bulb. Oh, I think we see some good answers here. Good job, Alex, Luca. My mind went, or sorry, I had a light bulb moment.
Good. I had a light bulb moment when when I finally was able to use my computer to
Hmm.
teach lessons online.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was difficult to understand the technology in the beginning.
A little bit difficult
And
to,
then I
yeah,
had a light
totally.
bulb moment and it became so clear.
Like, aha, a moment, a sudden good idea.
Yes.
I can't really think of an example of when I've had a light bulb moment, but
Has
anyone in the
your
chat,
mind gone blank?
my mind's gone blank.
Okay,
Good
final
use of
one.
idioms. A penny for your, I think Luca has it. A penny
Good.
for your thoughts.
So a penny for your thoughts is a question, and it means what are you thinking about?
Exactly. Yeah, especially if someone looks kind of like distracted,
Uh-huh.
we ask them, penny for your thoughts, which is the same as what are you thinking of?
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting, Alex. Light bulb moment is like eureka.
Eureka. Yes,
Yes, you can say a
very
eureka
good.
moment. So, Daniela, a penny for your thoughts. What are you thinking about now, or what are you thinking of eating for lunch?
That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about what I'm gonna eat after. I haven't decided yet though. Maybe some nice pasta. I don't really
Ooh,
know.
very
How about
good.
you, Neve? Penny for
My
your thoughts.
thoughts are what I will do this evening with my vast
What you're gonna
array of
eat.
options within
Yeah.
my flat. Yes. So before we finish, do you have any final questions about some phrasal verbs or the idioms that we've studied today? Um, Let me think of a question. Can you think of an example when you thought outside the box, Daniela?
Hmm. can't think of one right now, Neve. My mind went blank. How
That's
about
true.
you?
I think I thought outside the box when I was in the supermarket and I couldn't remember the things I wanted were not there. So I had to think outside the box for what I could have.
That's funny.
It's not
Okay.
a good example, but
No,
okay.
that's a really good example. Okay.
So enjoy your lunch, everyone.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and we hope to see you soon in our next live.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye, Neve.
Bye, Daniela.